Now for today's sponsor, Rogue Energy. If you love energy or if you love hydration, Rogue Energy is your one-stop shop. I personally love to use the energy supplement as it helps me focus when I work, and it also helps me power through workouts when I go to the gym. I also love to use the hydration whenever I go out for a run or do any type of cardio activity. It really helps me replace my lost electrolytes. Make sure to use my code Harariboy at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Alright guys, now for our next segment, the correlation between marriage and money. Believe it or not, there is a correlation between the two. Essentially, there's a study out there that Dave Ramsey likes to cite as well, which says that if an individual graduates high school, gets married, and starts family planning from there, they almost always win with money and retire wealthy. So that's the correlation that a lot of researchers have found. Let me go ahead and play this video and we'll go ahead and react. So do you have a minute to connect? Let's connect. That's right guys, I'm officially on Minect now. You guys can go ahead and book me. I will be offering financial as well as career coaching based off of the Dave Ramsey principles, of course. So yeah, feel free to contact me, connect with me on Minect, and I look forward to speaking with each and every single one of you.
Mary is with us. She's in Seattle. Hey, Mary, welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How can we help?
Okay, so I was an idiot. I was in love with a man that convinced me to co-sign on a 2019 Jetta in the fall of 2021. I'm not in that relationship anymore. But anyway, last summer I convinced him to turn the vehicle back into the dealer, basically voluntarily repossess it. He could not pay the payment on time, and I was also helping him, and he made more than me. But anyway, so Volkswagen hasn't sold the vehicle yet at auction, but when it's sold, of course, me and him are going to be on the hook for whatever is left on the loan. Mm-hmm. So I want to know if there's anything I can do. He does have a settlement for a Harley that he got in an accident and wasn't his fault, and he's going to get compensated for that. I was also a co-signer on the Harley because I was stupid. But that bike has been paid off. He's just waiting for the settlement. I'm wondering, can I put a lien on a settlement, or what can I do? I have text messages from him saying that he will pay off the Jetta, but I don't trust that that's going to happen.
It sounds like that's a correct assessment to me. Where was that girl?
Yeah.
Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry. What a horrible mess.
Yeah, well,
what a sad way to learn a horrible lesson, too, isn't it?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 60, and he was 43, so okay. I had a little bit of the Cher complex going on or something there.
The Cher complex. You're great. Yeah. You're great. Yeah. Okay, so how much money do you have?
How much money do I have?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm on baby step one. I'm just starting out.
You don't have any money?
I don't have any money. I have $3,000 in credit card debt that I have consumer credit.
What do you make?
$61,000 a year.
Okay. What was owed on the Jetta? Do you know?
$29,000 and change.
Okay. All right. Let's just make up some numbers for a second, just to give you an example. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pretend that Jetta, when he turned it in, was worth 20. On the repo lot, let's pretend that it sells for 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It might get 15 for it. But we could say 9. Anyway, so let's say there's a $15,000 deficit when you're done.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they come to you as the co-signer, and they want $15,000. Well, the first thing you tell them is what you told me. I have no money.
Right.
I don't have any money. I got $3,000 in credit card debt, and I have zero cash saved, and I don't have any money. That's the first thing you tell them, which is also, by the way, the truth. And you can tell them where he is and where his Harley account is, and that he is getting a settlement, and that they should get the money from him.
Okay.
And help them get it from him. That's the best thing you can do. If that doesn't work, and you and I are both suspect it won't, right? Then the good news is you can usually settle a repossession deficit for somewhere around 10 to 20 cents on the dollar. And so if it's $15,000 owed, $1,500 to $3,000 will settle it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but if you get to that point, that means you're going to have gotten out of debt. You're going to have built up a little bit of an emergency fund of $5,000 or $10,000 or something before they get around to bothering you with this. And then when they call and bother you, you say, okay, you go after him. And they say, well, we tried. And you say, well, you ought to try again because I got no money. And then they come back at you again. Then you say, hey, just want to settle my part. I don't want to settle his part. So you can still go after him for more if you want, but I'll give you $1,500 for my part. And start working with him. And you'll have to jostle back and forth with him and argue with him some, but you probably will get it for $1,500 or $2,000, $3,000, and then let him leave his part there. Don't settle the whole debt. Say, I want the portion, but I need in writing from you that the portion of my name is settled in full. That I owe nothing. That I owe nothing else. And you can go after him for whatever you want.
Right. Perfect. Okay. That's a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, you're in better shape. It's not going to kill you here, but you do have to go ahead and get the rest of your money straightened up.
Yeah, and then you just have a $3,000 in credit card debt. Is there anything else?
I own a house with my ex-husband, and we both pay half of the mortgage on it, and it's probably worth about $800,000 here in Seattle, but we owe like $170,000.
Who lives in it?
Myself, my two sons, and there's a mother-in-law apartment, so the ex lives there too. But we're not together or anything. Oof. We just, we get along. It works for us, and that was my choice many years ago when we divorced. So. Wow.
Okay. All right. Well, then, you've got that asset. You don't want them attaching that asset, so you do want to settle this.
Right.
So you do need to get the rest of your stuff under control, so you got a little cash built up, war chest before the war comes.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Perfect.
Well, we're usually talking to a 24-year-old that did something like this, but you can still give anybody that's dating someone the same warning: never co-sign for someone that never buy anything on debt in any way, or even co-own something with someone you're not married to. Would you testify to that, Miss Mary?
I will preach it to the mountains. Absolutely. I will never do that. And it doesn't matter how good looking you are and how good looking he is, and how much of a share complex you want to have. It's not worth it.
Wow.
That's a great testimony.
That's very good. You did a good job, Mary. We're proud of you. You'll be okay. If you need more help, we're here to help you, okay?
Thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks for calling in.
What's your old quote, Dave? Testimony is a wonderful thing to have.
Getting one's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. That's what Mary just experienced with her share complex.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, she's great.
That was a fun way to end.
Great. But the whole co-signing thing, man, dangerous stuff, obviously.
There's proof.
Dangerous stuff.
If you needed it.
All right, so you saw what he said there. Basically, that caller is a very, very good example of, why you should be following these steps in order and not out of whack. You definitely want to win financially. And, when things are not followed step by step, as the study has shown, those people don't usually win with money. Another tidbit I want to add to that is marriage increases your risk, right? We as Muslims, we believe in we believe in this heavily. We definitely encourage, young Muslims to get married as soon as possible. When you do get married, religiously, it is Islamically, it is said that your risk, which is your wealth, pretty much increases with that. So, it's a blessing, and a lot of people that do get married, that is number one indicator of building wealth. Pretty much that's it. Get married, have children, make sure you have a good educational background and good career, and from there you will win with money. Also, guys, make sure to check out my merch. I do a new merch drop every single month, so link is in the description below. Go ahead and check that out.